Hi there. One of the most common causes of cerebral palsy is an infection in the womb. And one of the most common infections is called chorioamnionitis. Chorioamnionitis is when the membrane of the womb, meaning the water seal, was broken and an infection or bacteria or a virus started to creep up into the uterus and cause an infection inside the womb. The amniotic fluid inside the womb then becomes this cesspool of infection, and it's where the baby is sitting. So what ends up happening is the body, both the mom and the babies, starts this inflammatory response to the infection in order to fight it. Well, that inflammatory response can kill off brain tissue of the baby. When that happens, there will be signs of this inflammatory response. Maternal fever, there will be decelerations on the heart tones of the baby, so on and so forth. The nurses and the doctors need to be hypervigilant in this situation about any type of situation like this. So for example, if there's a foul odor coming from the amniotic fluid, or if they see that there's a fever in mom, they need to be thinking in their head, hey, maybe this is chorioamnionitis. Maybe there is an infection here, and this infection is thus going to lead to an inflammatory response, and that inflammatory response will then start to kill off brain tissue in the baby. Obviously, a very dangerous situation, and treatment needs to happen immediately. Typically, antibiotics are given very quickly. If that doesn't work, then an immediate C-section to take the baby out needs to happen. If you or a loved one suffered from an infection during labor and delivery and your baby came out and now suffers from cerebral palsy, then you may have a medical malpractice claim. You need to speak to a lawyer, and specifically a birth injury lawyer, to discuss your rights. My name is Adam Funk. I am a birth injury lawyer. I'd be happy to chat with you. You can call us, text us, and email us, and we can schedule a time for us to chat.